What's going on, guys? So today I have a Going Gear Club, which I didn't know was a Going Gear Club. This is quite literally the biggest one, like physically the biggest box I've ever gotten for a Going Gear Club. And I just zipped open, and as soon as I opened it up, I saw it in, obviously inside, and I'm like a little confused. I'm like, what is this stuff? And as I fished through just a little bit, I noticed that it was a Going Gear Club. So, we're going to open this on camera. I only opened this about, 5 minutes ago. So I grabbed the camera, we're going to open this together. I'm going to keep the box off to the side here because obviously it's a little big for the table here. Alright, so we got some nice fire starting material. Very cool, very handy. Alright, what do we have here? So, you know what, let me just take everything out, then we'll go over it. Love seeing a Spyderco box, that's always exciting. We got our paperwork here. We have more fire starting material. We have, oh, I know we did that. Awesome looking knife. Bunch of stuff in here. All right, hang on. Oh, bubble wrap, not fire starter material. At least you wouldn't want to start a fire with that. All right, we got a decal. And I think one last thing. This is why this was in a big box. And it's right there. So, that is obviously the star, depending on what knives we got here. This is actually all knives. This is all knives and a sharpening system, which is phenomenal. So, what do we look at first? I don't know. Let's set this aside a little bit for a decal over here. All right, got our cool patch, which is awesome. It is a rubber, like PCV or whatever it is, flag, which is very, very cool. So we have, 3 knives and a sharpening system. All right, so let's look at this QSP. Love me some QSP. The Otter. 14C28 and blade stonewashed green micarta handle. QS 140-E1. The Otter. I don't know if I'm familiar with the QSP Otter. We got some more cool decals. We'll have our knife decals. I do like how QSP does this. This is just awesome for the specs card. Ooh, look at that. All right. Put garbage back in the box. I don't think I've ever seen this little guy. Little flipper. I like this. I like this a lot. It's a very small, very lightweight little flipper. Pretty cool, a little jimping on the back. Interesting blade profile. Liner lock. A little pocket clip. I like the green, very rich green. Fully open design on the back there, so it won't collect lots of lint and pocket dust and stuff like that. Pretty cool. Actually, I am going to reference our little specs card here. So I already talked about the blade steel. 2.7 inch on our blade, 3.8 on the handle looks like, 6.5 overall. I'm just scanning to see, let's see, ball bearings. Just looking to see if there was a weight, but I do not see a weight on this. But yeah, that's a pretty neat little blade. I love it. So a little folder. Then what is this? Okay, ultralight non-metallic. This is from Stroop Knives. Veteran owned and operated, Fort Bragg, North Carolina, made in the USA. StroopKnives.com. They're ultralight non-metallic. MSRP is $64.99. You guys know I've dabbled in the non-metallic knife world. I think they're super cool. There's definitely a place for stuff like that. So yeah, this has literally plastic hardware, plastic sheath, plastic belt hook, or clip, whatever. So you can actually, carry this inside the waistband or something like that, and it is literally totally non-metallic. It is interesting how far this sheath goes up on the handle. So maybe that is the retention, is these crazy, cutouts. It's like rock pattern. Really interesting design. Huh. That is fascinating. It has a point, obviously. It's not super pointy. I mean, your palm of your hand is kind of sensitive. And the back of your hand. Yeah, I mean, it's a point. So, ooh, that's an interesting grip too. So obviously this hooks back quite a bit here. Being a defensive blade, that's the only reason you would use this. Obviously, I mean, you could open your mail with this, but I wouldn't. Knives like this, if you're opening your mail a lot, they'll literally just, you know, I don't want to say dull because it's not technically sharp, but it'll just like misshapen your tip and stuff like that. So it'll ruin the knives. These have one purpose. Well, no, I guess they have two purposes. Make you feel cool, and maybe one day actually save your life, you know. But yeah, so interesting design. That hook part also is a great thumb rest. Obviously, if you're stabbing into something, we have that very arrowhead triangular style blade there. All right, obviously spot for your thumb rest as well. So, if, you know, depending on whatever position you have this in. And it is super, super lightweight. It's just one, looks like solid piece of plastic. These are just mold lines, but it's not two pieces. Super interesting. But yeah, I mean, completely non-metallic, and obviously you heard it snap in the sheet there, so that is the retention. Right. Pretty cool. All right, so we have our pocket knife for our regular utility work. Then we got this inside our waistband or something, you know, for those odd places that maybe someone doesn't want you to have a knife, but you don't want to go unarmed. That's always an option. Although it's against policy, I'm sure, wherever you are, or possibly even, well, we're not even going to mention it, but, you know, possibly anything. Wow, what is this? Ooh, So this is the stock. Very cool. All right, I love me Spyderco little fixed blades I can wear as neck knives. Look at this guy. Ooh, very excited. I just love neck knives. I don't know what it is. I have a weird obsession. All right, so pull that off there. That's pretty cool. We have a little paper sheath, but we also have the tip protector, so you don't stab yourself. Ooh, I might save this little piece. That's an interesting random plastic piece. Ooh, I dig it. I dig it. All right, so Spyderco stock, HCR 13 MOV. All right. Made in China. Interesting ergonomics, nice finger troll on there. I do like the blade troll as well for sharpening. A little bit of a thumb ramp, no jimping. Kind of a cool blade too. I like this. Very thin profile, very, very thin scales as well. All right, let's see what the sheath is like. All right. So, obviously we have the clip there. We have a bunch of different mounting points. I'm going to pop this whole system off because there's my two eyelets for my paracord or whatever I decide to use for my necklace portion. And that's, I mean, this is super, super flat too, especially without the whole clip there. So this is going to sit very nice on the chest, wide presence, so it's not going to rotate much. So it's always going to be orientated how I want it. Super cool. I love it. Absolutely love it. And let me move this stuff off to the side here for a second. So you can take a look at this Work Sharp, which is very exciting for a lot of people. So many people into sharpening or want to get into sharpening. Always get questions on it. All right, so this is the Precision Adjust Elite. And I actually have this system and I can tell you that it is awesome. It is fantastic. All right, obviously, as you can see, it's a guided system. Actually, there we go. I don't know if this is sideways, that's not gonna work. All right, there you go. Hopefully you can scan this QR code, which is on top, so you can literally watch a video on how this works. Anyway, awesome system. Like I said, I've already been using this. In fact, I might do a video. I'm gonna pull out some of my sharpening stuff soon and just talk sharpening in general. So stay tuned for that video. I gotta do some cleanup and move some things around because I got sharpening stuff all over the place, but yeah, just awesome. So very nice sharpening system here. Very cool little fixed blade from Spyderco. Very cool little pocket knife from QSP. And for people who love the extra covert stuff, a non-metallic knife. Really interesting. It's a very cool box. Let's double check this paperwork here. All right, so the Spyderco would have been part of the premium box as well as the Work Sharp. And the standard package here would be the Stroop Knives, a non-metallic dagger, the QSP Otter, and the American flag patch. Can't forget the patch, which is very cool. The patch, let's see. Nope. I was gonna see if it said if it was you know, what kind of rubber or whatever, because I want to say PVC, PCV, something, I forget. Obviously I know PVC plastic, but I just forget what the rubberized patches are called, or if there's a certain type. But yeah, so QSP, the retail's 43 bucks on that. The Stroop Knives knife retails $64.99, which we actually saw on the knife itself, or the packaging. Workshop Precision Adjust Elite is $119.95, and that stock is $75. And again, these are all, you know, retail prices and stuff. You got to get a little bit cheaper, obviously, at a dealer. But yeah, 2 thumbs up. The physically largest package from Going Gear thus far, and always chock full of goodies. And this time it's for knife people. I know a lot of people love the flashlights and the, you know, EDC gear, maybe a cool wallet or something. Nope, this is all about the knives, which, to be honest, I think is the majority of people who like, you know, the monthly clubs. You're just in it for the knife, right? Let me know down below. I mean, I happen to like it all, but I am the knife guy as well. So yes, the knife part of the package is always the most exciting for me, and that is pretty much everything in this one. So anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.